I'm thrilled you could be here this week, and today I want to share with you 10 of my favorite ways for you to share your freebie and get more subscribers to your email list.
Welcome to the Course Creators HQ podcast, helping you navigate the latest techniques for creating and marketing online courses. And now, here's your host, Julie Hood.
Welcome to episode 14, the 10 best ways to share your freebie and get more subscribers. Today's episode is a free training for you that I've put together on the 10 best ways to share your freebie. But don't worry, you don't have to write them all down, especially if you're listening somewhere where you can't write them down right now. I've put them together for you in a free report that you can download from the show notes at coursecreatorshq.com/14. That's coursecreatorshq.com/14. So you can go there and grab the list and not have to worry about capturing all of them. So let's jump in. The first one is I want you to share it on your website. Now, obviously, this is one of the most basic ways for you to do this, but it's actually one of the most effective ways to share your freebie. So let me give you a few places where you can put it. First, put it in either the header or the footer of your website. So in the header, you could give it a special attention, and in the footer, when someone gets to the bottom of one of your pages, they'll have the freebie right there that they can opt in and sign up for. You can also put it in a pop-up window on your website, in a slider that slides in from the side of the page, in a notification bar or attention bar across the top of the page, maybe in your sidebar, especially if you have a blog, or directly in the content on your website. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in a future, one of the future numbers. The last one is to have a special landing page that's just to talk about your freebie. So those are just a few of the ways that you can share it on your website and get eyes and future students looking at the freebie that you have. So now number 2 is to showcase it with a sales letter for your course. So what this means is that you put the freebie at the top with a link that someone could sign up for the freebie, but then underneath there you have a whole sales letter about your course and about what the course provides for them. So it's sort of a double whammy, and if people scroll down, they'll see the freebie at the top, and then they'll scroll down and get the first vision of what your course is and what's available. And because marketing principles require us to talk about something we're selling multiple times, this is just one more way to get your course in front of potential students. So if you need a way to really create gorgeous landing pages, there are 3 tools that I recommend, and you can get access to all of them at coursecreatorshq.com/14. That's coursecreatorshq.com/14, because I've partnered with them to get you some special pricing and special access. So the first one is the one I use. It's called leadpagesonline.com. It's leadpagesonline.com. And this one has been around for years. It's fairly reasonably priced. They have a lot of really gorgeous pages, and I can tell you it's been working for me and has some really neat features that let me do some fancier things on my website with pop-ups or slide-ins, that sort of thing. And then the second one that's really popular is ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels is a whole feature-filled website creator for you. So it can do a lot more than just a single landing page. It can create the whole funnel for you. And what I really like about ClickFunnels is that you can see some numbers and tracking as people are signing up and visiting your page and seeing how well it performs all within the tool. So you can create the entire funnel. Lead Pages also has some tracking, but it's page by page, where ClickFunnels puts it all together in one funnel for you. And then the third one is a new one that's just jumped in, and it's called Groove Funnels. And Groove Funnels is free right now because they're trying to spread the word about this new tool. I'm not sure how long it will be free, but it can't hurt to go sign up for a free account while it's available. So links to all of those at coursecreatorshq.com/14. So that's number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is to add your freebie to a list blog post on your website. So this is where you could make a list of, let's say, a list of the top 10 resources for your industry, and you make your freebie one of the 10 that's in the list and have it pop up so that people can sign in. And then number 4 is to embed the link in a blog post. So suppose you have a freebie and you help parents, and you have a freebie on how to talk to your teenager. So let's suppose you write a blog post about the 10 things you should never say to your teenager. And then inside that blog post, you can link to your freebie for them all about how to talk to your teenager. So that's number 4. Number 5 is to surprise your current customers and send them your freebie. Say, this is a free bonus. I just put this together. I want to make sure that you get access to all the free information that I have. And I wanted to give you also this free report that I just put together. So it's a nice surprise, a nice bonus, and can really build your audience as far as them feeling special when you send them a surprise freebie. Number 6 is to upload it to your email autoresponder. So hopefully the email newsletter software that you're using lets you create what's called an autoresponder. So that is where no matter when someone signs up, they get a series of emails from you that shows them and gives them resources maybe every other day for a few days, or gives them a new resource every week for 6 months. And so make your freebie one of the options in the autoresponder, and one of the messages that they get is all about, here's this free report to help you move forward in your business. So that's number 6. Number 7 is to create a resource page on your website. And this one can be really, really simple. You name it resources, and you list some of the top tools that you use, top resources that you'd recommend for your audience. And obviously your free report should be one of the top ones that they could get. So you can list your free report there and list it so that they can go to opt in, because you want people who are visiting your website to actually go opt in for your newsletter. So that's an easy way to add it to your website as part of a resource page. And then number 8 is to include a link in your byline, or what's often called a resource box. If you do any kind of guest blog posting, or maybe you're being a guest on podcasts, or showing up on someone's Facebook Live, anytime you do any of those things, I really want you to take the time to mention your freebie, because the people who are listening and paying attention and reading that guest blog post, or jumping in to your Facebook Live or the guest podcast, they are the ones who are very interested in what you have and how you can help them. So make it easy for them and give them an easy to remember link so that they can go and sign up for your freebie and hear more from you, because we want to build that relationship. We want them to get to know you and trust you and like you and believe that you can help them. That's one of my favorite mentors, Mary Ellen Tribby, has mentioned. You need to help folks understand you and what you can provide, and so they believe that you can help them. So this is just an easy way to do that, by giving away some kind of freebie or free report. And then number 9 is to create a rebrandable version of your report. So this is a slightly more sophisticated idea, but basically if you have a affiliates who also work with you, who will share your report. You put a link in there that is their affiliate link into a branded version of the report. And then they can give the report away without even really having to have the opt-in in there, but the link will show up and they'll get their affiliate commission. So it's an easy way to spread your free report around. They still get the affiliate commission. It's a win-win for everyone. And obviously this step is more of an advanced solution. So if you're not to the level of doing that, work on the other ones first. That one is more as you're building your joint venture partners and building your affiliates. And then number 10 is kind of an obvious one, but a very important one, and that is to post on social media. You want to pin your post to the top of your page or your account. Like in Twitter, you can pin it to the top. In Facebook, you can make it an announcement. You can include it on Instagram pages. If you have a page that you refer your bio link to, all of those places are really great to insert your freebie and mention it. And then here's another kind of interesting idea. Use the report cover as your profile picture. So, every time you change your profile picture, you get a new post and people comment and will see it. So you could switch out your profile picture for a few days and see if it gets you some subscribers. And obviously include in the comments how they can get their own copy of the report and the link to sign up. And then the third one is one that I use a ton, and this is to post it multiple times in social media. You don't just want to share it once. Folks won't see it, especially the way the algorithms are working right now. Your posts do not show up to all of your fans and on your page. So I use a tool called Social Bee to repost my content. So what has happened is I set up Social Bee. I think I have 5 or 6 different freebies. I put them into Social Bee, and then it just works through the list, posts them periodically, and then it starts over at the top of the list again and posts them again. I don't have to do anything. The tool handles all of this for me and keeps reposting them. So it's an easy way to get the message out over and over and have it be automated. So you can get access to that too on the notes page at coursecreatorshq.com/14. So let me recap all 10 of our ideas here. First, it's to share it on your website. Number 2 is to showcase it with a sales letter for your course. Number 3 is to add it to a list post on your website. Number 4 is to embed the link into a blog post. Number 5 is to surprise your current customers and give it to them for free. Number 6 is to upload it to your autoresponder series. Number 7 is to create a resource page that includes your freebie. Number 8 is to include the link in a byline or resource box. Anytime you're on a podcast or doing a Facebook Live, include the link. Number 9 is to create a rebrandable version that your joint venture partners can use. And then number 10 is to post on social media. So this is 10. I actually have 10 more that you can use. And that link to get the rest of the list is all at coursecreatorshq.com/14. So I hope this gave you some ideas, some inspiration, and you can pick at least one of these to do today and maybe another one to do tomorrow. All of the links are at coursecreatorshq.com/14. I know we gave out a bunch of those today, trying to give you as many resources as possible to make this as easy as possible. So I hope you're inspired. I hope you have some new thoughts on what you can be doing for sharing your freebies. And I want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. And thank you for reviewing. It really, really helps us spread the word to other course creators. If you've learned anything today and found this helpful, I'd appreciate a 5-star review on your podcast software. It gets the message out to other potential course creators, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you have a fantastic week. We will connect with you next week on the next episode of the CourseCreatorsHQ.com podcast. Take care.